Hey everyone, Kevin here. On my right hand side here I've got the GoPro Hero 6. And on my left hand side I've got my Sony RX100 III. This is a versatile little camera. It's really useful. It's got flash, viewfinder. Really good. And I've been really happy with it since buying it a few years ago. Now, I am fairly happy with the GoPro Hero 6. The audio's bad. There are some battery issues, but on the whole, I am fairly pleased with how versatile this little camera is. But one of the things I have noticed is from a low light performance point of view, this isn't the best. The GoPro Hero 6 isn't really great in low light. Now, I've showed you some clips before. I've did some nighttime footage. What I'd like to do is just do a little series of clips around the house comparing these two cameras. In fact, what I plan on doing is putting them both on an L-shaped bracket, or two if it comes to it, and I'll just walk around and I'll do a split screen and you can see which one is best. Now, I know this isn't really a fair comparison. This is a tiny little action camera. This is a compact camera that's got a 1-inch sensor, so this is always going to perform better. But I think to illustrate the point of how low light is bad, then it is a good comparison and it is interesting to see it. One of the reasons I think we should do this is because I know this is an action camera. I know that from a low light performance point of view, this is designed for going outside and the beach, out and about, and rock climbing, all that kind of thing. But a lot of people will, like me, be using it occasionally at home. So you'll be walking around, you'll be grabbing your selfie stick and you'll be vlogging with your GoPro Hero 6. So I do think this is a worthwhile test. So what I'm going to do now is stick them on brackets or something, and then I'll set it up and I'll put the external microphone at the top and use the audio from the GoPro. So guys, this is my monstrosity of a setup to try and show you the difference in low light performance. Now, this looks a little bit like it's not going to give a fair test because there are slightly different angles, but I'm going to be, kind of tilting them that way so that, the camera's in the same position so that we can get roughly, the same recording and then we can compare it. You can see I've got my external microphone attached here, my Shure VP83 using the GoPro mic adapter, and like the video that you're watching just now and this one, because these two cameras, this one here, the overhead camera and the RX100, because those are recording at 1080p at 50 frames per second, then I've put this one at 1080p 50 frames per second and I've put it at linear mode. It is not ideal, but it is the fairest test I think I can do. Now again, I will be using the audio from the Shure VP83, which is coming through the GoPro Hero 6, not 5 like this frame says. It is a GoPro Hero 6. And all the audio is going through here, but the audio isn't important here. The real focus here is how does the GoPro Hero 6 perform against the RX100 whilst I'm just, vlogging at home. And hopefully this will illustrate the problem that is there in the GoPro Hero 6 as far as low light performance. So let's get to it. Okay guys, I think I've got it as good as I'm going to get it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them aligned at the same part. So I'm not going to go outside. I'm just going to test this inside. But really the focus is the fact that inside my home, when the lights aren't on, it can be a little bit dull. And you'll see that here when I'm walking around here. A little bit dull. And I noticed that when I was doing videos with the GoPro Hero 6, I noticed that a lot of the videos looked kind of grainy. They looked kind of, it was just, the quality wasn't there, and I think that is a problem with the GoPro Hero 6. Now at night time, all cameras suffer. Smartphone cameras and even good video recorders, any good video recording camera, they do suffer. So low light quality is a difference. But I just, obviously I can see the RX100 has got the screen flipped up and I can see it there, and it looks like low light performance is okay, but in the GoPro Hero 6 it wasn't as good. But you know, I have been primarily recording at 4K or 2.7K. So when I come out here, you know, you've got the light coming from outside. It is a little bit better. You can see I've been moving my couch around because I was playing games. Big kid. So let me know what you think, guys. Again, the focus isn't on audio. The focus is on how this performs in lower light. Outside, the GoPro Hero 6 is amazing, I think. I think the footage looks fantastic. I was really happy with the footage when I was out in the car, when I was outside. But if you're a vlogger, you know, you might want to go outside as much as you can, but when you're at home, this is maybe when, you know, this could affect you, low light performance. So it's a good test to do anyway. Let me know what you think about it. I'll go back upstairs and you can just, because it gets a little bit darker up here. It's maybe a better example here. It should really be no surprise that the RX100 Mark III looked a lot better than the GoPro Hero 6. But I think the GoPro range does have a long way to go to improving this. This is an area where I think it fails. It fails in audio, the battery life is quite poor, and I think low light performance is an area that they need to address. Now, a lot of people might be watching this and thinking, well, duh, this is an action camera, you know, it's not designed to be vlogging at home. But GoPro action cameras, and any action camera really, they're really, really great for vlogging. You know, they're great for walking around. You can, you know, take in a wide angle shot, etc. And, you know, some people might be going out and they might be vlogging outside, but when you're at home or when you're indoors and the low light performance isn't great, or even just when you're recording at night time, this is where the GoPro Hero 6 kind of fails. I'm still really happy with this camera, I really am, but I think I've kind of highlighted the fact that in low light, the GoPro Hero 6 does look a little bit too grainy, and I think this is an area that they need to improve. Thanks for watching, guys. I'd love to hear what you think about this, so please do leave a comment below. If you've enjoyed the video, please do like, share, comment and all that, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.